Hey y'all, Spookypops here. This is the complete quest guide to Find Dribbles the Clown in Baldur's Gate 3. The main difficulty of this quest is actually finding his body parts because they are hidden throughout the city, both in the upper and lower city. So I'll take you through each location, where to find each of his body parts, and then I'll tell you how you can finish this quest. Let's get into it. The quest begins, of course, at the Circus of the Last Day, and I'll show you the location on the map here in a second. After you get attacked, you finish the fight, and then you can go talk to the circus leader, whose name I cannot pronounce, Lucretius? Yeah, we'll go with Lucretius. Anyways, after you're done talking with her, she'll quest you with finding Dribbles because she says he is irreplaceable and brings a lot of attention to her circus. The first piece of the clown we will find is his hand. It's inside the circus area, just at the store of paupers. So the hand is located at the pauper store, which this is pauper. It's just in the circus area right there on the map. So you're really close to it when you're talking with Lucretius. But you see his hand, it's on the table there. I had to stealth and just pick it up so that I didn't start a fight with any of the circus members. I didn't want to have to pay for this hand, so I decided to hide with Astarion and pick it up. So that's the first body part, the hand. The torso can be found in the cave system underneath the upper city, and I'll show you how to get into this cave system because there are two different ways. The way that I used was I went to the open hand temple. If you go to the open hand temple into the kitchen, there's a hatch that leads down into kind of a cellar basement type area. If you go to the main room in this cellar dungeon basement type area, there are two buttons that you need to press on either side of this hidden door. Once you discover these buttons and press them, you'll need to pass some perception skill checks. But after you do that, you can access this door in the main room and go through into this cave system. Once you're into this cave system, the torso can be found on this body right here. And that is how you find Dribble's torso. The other way you get into this cave system, and I'll just quickly show it, is that if you go out onto the beach in the upper city, there is actually a cave opening just north of the cave system. So those are two different ways that you can get into this cave system. Dribble's arm can be found at the Pear Tree residence just northeast of Heapside Strand Waypoint. Once you go into the door, there's a hatch that you're going to have to go down into. There's a body here that you can find. It's not on this body upstairs. You're going to have to lockpick your way through this hatch. And then once you're down into the hatch, it is on a body down in the basement. If you click onto this body, you'll find Dribble's arm. I apologize in advance for saying once you're into the door or as you lockpick your way into the hatch, because it's going to happen very frequently throughout this video. The foot is located at the Rainforest residence, just in the middle of the map there. I just showed it briefly, but if you have to, just pause that where I show it. Anyways, it's in the middle of the map. You're going to have to lockpick your way through this door. And once again, you're going to have to go into a hatch down into the basement. Once you're inside the hatch, there is a tripwire that you have to deal with. At this point, I was so frustrated with finding these pieces that I just didn't care and just plowed right through it, but that is Dribble's foot. Dribble's pelvis is the most straightforward one. On the map, it's located just left of Basilisk Gate Barracks. You lockpick your way through this door, and inside you'll find a body. I've already looted it, but on this body you'll be able to find the pelvis. So that is Dribble's pelvis. The leg can be found in this home just southwest of the Waypoint Lower City Central Wall. Once you've lockpicked your way through the door, there is a horrendous scene that awaits you. But we're going to be going through this hatch, so once you lockpick your way through this hatch, you're going to be going down into the groundkeeper's basement. Another horrendous scene kind of waits you down here. There's a lot of people dead, but the leg can be located on this body that is in this ominous lighting, and that looks like it was used in a ritual. So that is Dribble's leg that you can find there in the groundkeeper's basement. Dribble's head can be found on a body located in the Undercity ruins, and unfortunately, you're probably going to have to progress further into the story before you can gain access to the Undercity ruins. To access the Undercity ruins, you'll need to go through the sewer system that can be located in the lower city. And there is a manhole right close where you found the pelvis of the clown. And I'm going to show you which body you need to loot right there. To get into the Undercity ruins, I know you have to shoot bodies with arrows, and I'm not totally sure those are targetable until further into the story. But let me just go ahead and show you, once you can target those bodies, this is how you do it. So you just shoot with any of your ranged characters, take a step forward, and the doorway opens for you. Again, I'm not totally sure when that's available for you, but Dribble's head can be found in the Undercity ruins. And finally, once you have all the pieces, you head back to Lucretius at the circus, and I'm pretty sure there's going to be a last kind of part of this quest. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure my quest is bugged. There was a point where I was hurting for inventory space, and I sent the torso and the pelvis back to camp, and now I just cannot find those 2 pieces of Dribble. So unfortunately, I'm pretty sure I cannot complete this quest. Hopefully this doesn't happen to you, but I'm pretty sure there's going to be a last scene with Lucretius with all of his body parts. And that is the quest Find Dribbles the Clown in Baldur's Gate 3. Hopefully you enjoyed this guide. Hopefully I can finish this quest at some point. If you have any ideas, let me know in the comment below, but I cannot find the rest of his body. Thanks, Spookypops out.